right, Metcalf County, welcome into our softball media day. Coach, go ahead and just introduce yourself and the players you brought today.
My name is Dina Hurt. I'm the second-year head coach at Metcalf County. This is Harper Hurt. To my right here, she is a sophomore and has done the most of our pitching the last couple of seasons. To her right is Riley Froge. She's a senior, plays third base, good hitter for us, also plays some outfield. And at the end there is Kendall DeWeese. She's also a senior, our returning leading batting average from last season, and she plays primarily center field and can play some infield second base as well.
All right, well, Coach, tell us a little bit about the off season, just kind of how the team has come together, and what you like about the team as we're about to get things underway.
Okay, well, we are still very young. We are improving all the time. We've done a lot of work in the off season on hitting, on skill work, fielding different positions, having people play multiple positions. I think that's one of our strengths right now, is that we can kind of move people around and try some different combinations. But we have put a lot of work in since school started. Basically, we have a lot that play travel ball, so we let them play their season out. And since we're very young, we have about 10 middle schoolers, two seniors, 3 juniors, 5 sophomores, 1 freshman, and the rest of them on our roster are going to be from the middle school. And all the middle school plays on a travel team together, so they will balance out the rest of our roster with a lot of experience coming up.
Yeah, Coach, you said this is your second year, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What have you learned about yourself as a coach going into year one and then now going into year two? How have you been able to help out these young girls grow into to really solid softball players?
Okay, I was the assistant for 8 years before that. We had 4 different head coaches, so I just wanted to bring some stability to the program. And I think that we were able to do that last year pretty quickly. But positivity, I think, was one of the big keys of what I wanted to bring for the girls. And so learning, I've coached other sports for about 25, 30 years, been around it a while, but just learning how to lift the girls up and keep them up when things are down. We aren't always the best team on the field, and not always in the right positions, but telling the girls to play the next play and to learn from mistakes, that things are not always going to go right. That softball's a game of mistakes, and to learn from those and to get better each day. That each day is a learning experience for us, and if we can do that each day, that we will get better.
For the players, it seems, you're very young last year. It seems like there's some confidence going into this season. Kind of talk a little bit about that, and talk about maybe if you worked on your game during the off season, if you did what you did.
I think most of our team is very young, but they are very experienced and they bring a lot to the table. And even like us as seniors and the older people, we have worked hard on the off season and together as a team mainly, and getting in the building whenever we can, even though most of us play other sports 24/7 and don't really have much opportunity to get in. But when we do, we work hard at it and we stay confident and happy and positive and try to strive to be better.
Yeah, like Coach Hurt and Kendall just said, we got a lot of younger girls and a lot of younger teammates, and we're all doing a lot 24/7, but we all do a lot of the same things, and we go hard when we're in the building, we go hard on the field, and we all know that we make mistakes and we do it constantly, and we get better when we do work together. But it's going to be a good season, and I have a lot of hope and a lot of faith in these girls.
I agree with them. I think we're going to improve from last season, and we've all put a lot of work in the off season, so I think we'll be good.
So, Harper, you pitched last year. Just kind of talk a little bit about that, and have you been able to get into work on your pitching during the off season? And again, I know that I think just from what you said, most of you are multi-sport athletes, so you may not have the time, but if you did, have you been able to do that?
Yeah, last year it's scary to be an underclassman pitching, but over the years I've worked hard mentally, and over the off season I've tried to work on velocity and strengthening, not just physically but mentally. So
for the players again, it's early this season. Just kind of talk a little bit about the team chemistry, and I know that you talked a little bit about the underclassmen, but besides that, what do you like about this team this year going into this season?
I believe we have all played many sports together, not even just softball, but have played together consistently throughout the years. And we're from Metcalf County, we're from a small county. Everybody knows everybody, and everybody loves everybody. So I think we have a very good chemistry, and no matter the wins or the losses, we're always positive, and it's a fun group to be around. And I'm sad that this is my last year to be around them, but I'm going to really enjoy this season. I just know it.
Yeah, like Kendall said, Coach Hurt has coached me my whole life, and her husband has too. And I've been with Harper since she started playing, and Kendall since we both started playing, and all the other teammates we've had, we've stuck together since we all started, and it's just been a long ride together. And I'm kind of sad it's going to be over.
Yeah, I've played with both of them since I was in 4th grade, and most of my teammates. So we've always just been together and lifted each other up when we needed lifted up.
Yeah, Coach, kind of talk to us about the pitching this year. I saw last year you guys only used 2. Will you have more in rotation this year, or will it be the 2 again?
Yeah, we have Harper Riley has come in and relieved some, but we do have a new pitcher. She'll be a 7th grader, young, but I don't think it'll take her long to get into the rotation some. She works really hard and has pitched a lot of games. She travels, was the leading pitcher all through middle school as a 7th grader, even on the 8th grade team, A-team, whatever they called it. And she's a pretty strong pitcher, so I think that she'll be in the rotation very quickly.
Coach, it's a testament, really. There's a lot of bigger schools that can't field the number of players that you have at Metcalf County. Just kind of talk a little bit about developing a program, and you know, it may not happen this year, it might, but you know, it's a long game, isn't it?
It is, and it's a testament to our younger levels, the coaches and the dads and the moms and the people that will take those teams out and travel with them. I traveled with these guys when they were younger, and that's why some of them are still around playing. When I was assistant coach at the high school level, I was still traveling with them because I knew that that's how you keep the program going, that's how you build the program, that's what you have to do. And it's the same thing we do when we coach basketball. If you don't have your younger players developed, they're not going to come through. But I've got a really good dad is Stephen Dubry. He takes them out and they travel with the middle school group that's playing in Daniel Bragg. That's the dad of the pitcher that's coming at Rory Bragg, and they do a lot with them in the off season. So the testament is to them that does the work at the lower levels. But TJ Morgan is also working with all levels all through Metcalf County to make sure that we have Lady Hornet softball strong for many years.